Hang on, I'll be back in a sec. Just getting a stand, and I'm going to get I'm going to bring a clock into the shot. I think I'm live now. I can see it. Sorry, I'm late. Hello, everyone. I'll explain everything in a minute. But I've just got to get a stand from down here. I don't know if this will work. And I'll get a microphone. You'll be able to hear me better as well. We've only got 22 minutes. No, 26 minutes till the big alarm from the UK government. Like the UK government hasn't given us enough alarms, enough cause for alarm in the last 3 years. We're going to get another alarm from the government. I don't know if you can hear me even. And I certainly don't know if anyone's watching this. I doubt they are. But oh my goodness, we've got two viewers. Hello. Look, we're at the cutting edge of technology. This is the first time I've done a live stream on this channel. Do you think this will work? Do you think this will fall over at a crucial moment? Well, that looks good. Yeah, I'll put that there. Hang on. Whoa. Say hi in the comments if you are watching, and if you know how to attach a clock to a mic stand. I'll do this. This is going to be really boring for 25 minutes, and then there's going to be about 5 seconds of excitement, and then we can get on with our lives. So let's get this on. Oh man, could this look any more impressive? I have actually, looks after £1 million productions here in the UK. None of them have been as exciting as what we're about to witness today here in the UK. I hope you're geared up wherever you are in the country. And if you're watching this from outside the UK, tell us your emergency alert stories. We'd love to hear them. I want the light to catch that. So this is a radio control clock. That's going to give us a very accurate countdown. And I could get another clock in. Got a microphone so we can actually pick up the emergency alert. I've got a feeling this will just turn itself off. But I'll put that there. I'll put it there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I'll put it up here. Oh yeah, look, it turns itself off. Right, I'll put it up here for now, in front of the Thames truck. And then if I can get any kind of power into that before 3 o'clock UK time. So we're on the big countdown now. If you've just joined us, wow, we've got 4 viewers. We're on the countdown to the UK emergency alert system siren or klaxon. What sound do you think it should be? I think it should be, I don't know, the reassuring tones of Sir Ian McKellen or Patrick Allen, you know, the man from the Protect and Survive ads. This is a emergency test. I'm going to give myself I'm going to give myself a microphone so that we can all hear the UK government emergency alerts in glorious stereo. And I'm going to get a lead. How's your Sunday going, by the way? Feel free to say hi in the chat. I don't know if the chat is working. Even I've got it set to top chat. Let's put it on live chat. Top chat. The indisputable top chat. This is going to be a long broadcast, isn't it? There, look, we've got a microphone now. I'm hoping you will be able to hear me. Testing 1, 2. There we go. We have sound. I don't know if you heard any of that. You probably haven't because of the settings. Whoa, that's closer than we want to be. So welcome back to the Happy Hearts. This is the Dad Delivers vlog live for the very first time ever. Very exciting. So I thought I thought my first live stream on the Dad Delivers vlog would be me mowing the garden, but that's not happened in a long time. So I think that scheduled broadcast might be a long time in the waiting. But maybe this caught your eye. If you are in the UK, you know, at the top of the hour, 3 o'clock, our UK government is going to try and communicate with us with a screeching noise that's really annoying, which is unlike all of the other UK government communications with the nation. um, Happily, it's only going to last a few seconds. So I guess that's Rishi Sunak's Britain right there. It's improvements already. Let's keep it short and sweet. And apparently, it would help if I turn my phone on. But apparently, we're going to get an alarm at 3 o'clock. And this alarm is going to say, everything's okay. And then the nation will say, no, it's not. So they've had a bit of practice giving us alarming messages, the government, over the last couple of years. I'm not affiliated to one side or the other. I think a pox on all your houses. But the way things are in the country at the moment, they do seem particularly broken. So having an emergency siren on a Sunday, I think it's probably a good thing. Kind of wake us all up. Check that we're all here. I'm going to put some lights on in the background. I'm not sure it does anything because it's quite a bright day today. Ray, Traveller Mortar's watching. Hello, Mortar Network. Subscribe to Mortar Network for all your Mortar interests. It's a great channel. Thanks for the message. You have a UK sim. Oh my goodness. I would love to know, travel and multiculture, if your UK sim, will go. That's really exciting. That's far more exciting than my little phone going off here. So what I'm going to do, let's put up YouTube and check. I've just got to check that this live stream is actually working, but it looks as if we have 8 people watching from around the world. Hello. Like I've said, it's going to be really dull for the next 20 minutes until the big, Rishi Sunak siren goes off. So I've got the phone and I'm just going to check the channel. So I'll go to your channel and look, the thing went off. I've got to hide behind the phone as well. So if I click on that, oh, there's an ad playing, so that's good. What's the ad for? It's for hotels.com. But do we have, and we've got another ad there for Trade Points. I'm sorry that you had to sit through the adverts. Like I say, this is the very first live stream. I can hear myself. The very first live stream on this channel. We are live, and my God, 10 viewers. This is really exciting. We really have nothing better to do on a Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me with this. It's really exciting. Maybe we can do something useful in the next 17 minutes or so. I think what I have got to do, I've got to get my clock in my eye line, because that way I will know what time it is. So I'm going to put this back over here. That's the clock that counts. The Rishi Sunak countdown to doom brackets, just testing. Great. So we've got 18 minutes to huddle up and comfort each other in this difficult time. So this live stream seems to be working. Unfortunately, I can't change camera by the looks of it. So I was hoping to be able to show you stuff. I guess I'm just going to have to hold up my laptop. And yeah, so if I put my hotspot on my phone, because I've got no internet connection up here, I've just got a cable. So you're seeing me live on the cable. And so I'm going to attach my laptop to the phone that is going to alert us and tell us what the government's thinking at the moment. And that's it. So great. So I've got the laptop live now. So where are you watching? Are you going to be, in the garden listening to the Sunak siren? Or are you maybe going to be in the bathroom? Who knows? My son was blissfully unaware of it. I should have not told him that it's happening. That would have been a laugh. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of every single eclipse that we've ever had in the UK. Do you know when everyone gets excited and they get their sun goggles and we're all out in the garden and the birds go quiet and then it sort of gets a bit dim and then it goes bright again? That's what we're going to enjoy, I think, at 3 o'clock. That is the show that the UK government is giving us. Do you remember, like 10 years ago, the UK government would, give us like, Danny Boyle would orchestrate, an opening Olympics ceremony for the whole world to watch. And the only thing we've got to look forward to now is our phones going beep. And this is just a test. But I am grateful that we are doing this. I don't understand it. This has been really controversial for some reason, that that the government are going to get inside our phones. Like we're happily just handing stuff out, spaffing stuff out to Amazon, Facebook, and Google. But oh no, I don't want those so and so's at the government to see in my phone. Apparently, they don't see in the phone. It's just a one-way transmission, which is kind of how they operate throughout the year anyway. So just seeing it on another platform, I think it's a good thing. It just makes a change. Oh, we've got some other comments here. Wow, this really is a global audience. Hello, Greece. So we've got Malta. I need a map, and I need to just cross off or tick or pin where everyone's dialing in from. So we've got Respects OX. Here in Greece, we have this alarm for over a year now, right, for earthquakes. And there's a setting in the phone. So I've got a Samsung S20. I had to think about that. So I'll go into settings. So here are your settings. And then if you go down to emergency, so we've got safety and emergency, you've got these options here. So if you want to turn it off before 3 o'clock, you've got plenty of time. But on here, there's earthquake alerts, and I got really excited about that. Whoa, I got I got really excited about the earthquake alerts because I thought, it'd be great to actually participate in those kind of alerts. But unfortunately, Respect OX, it's not available. It's not supported in this region. So obviously this is like really serious for you guys, because these alerts work. But as soon as anyone announces an alert in this country, everyone goes, oh, don't want the government in my phone. I'm amazed that there in the UK you don't have it yet. Well, that's a really good point. And I've heard that the reason we don't have it in the UK is because of our tremendously hardworking, efficient, on the point, on the money UK government. They've just taken their sweet time, and today is the big day that they find out whether or not it works. God, it'd be awful if it didn't work, wouldn't it? After after all of this. But I'm thankful and grateful that we don't have to deal with earthquakes yet. Who knows what climate catastrophes planet Earth can throw at us in the meantime. But yeah, I hope you never see that earthquake alert. Wow, look, I've got a spider's web on my microphone there. And there's another message here. Are you going to keep it on or off? Oh, right, yeah. I'm definitely going to keep it on. That's the whole point of this live stream. Thank you for asking. It's a brilliant question. So I'm going to keep the phone on, and that's why I've done this live stream, so I can share it and share the live moment with everyone when it actually happens. And I've just noticed that this is a bit out of focus. I might need to pull this. Oh, this could go horribly wrong, couldn't it? I'm going to bring this closer to my face. The Rishi Sunak clock of doom, the countdown, the UK government countdown to lots of siren action. And because it's at an angle, I can't actually see what time it is. So I have to look over there. So we've got 12 minutes before it's going to go off. So yeah, time me to infinity. Are you going to keep it on or off? I'm going to keep mine on to see what it's like. Yeah. And so I've got two phones. I've got this phone with the safety and emergency menu on, but I'll put it on my YouTube channel when it happens, just to see what happens. And don't let me forget, I've got to screen record this as well so that I can maybe share it later. And you've got these other options in your settings. If you have Android, obviously if you have an iPhone, it's completely different. And then on here we have, well, this is strange. So we've got emergency SOS. I think that's for calling the emergency services. Got emergency sharing. I don't know what that is. That's another way to contact the emergency services. And then we've got wireless emergency alerts. I think this is the toy. This is the baby that is gonna wail at 3 o'clock. I should put speak message on. That would be great, wouldn't it? But we're gonna go for all the alerts are ticked or toggled on, and we're gonna make that happen at 3 o'clock. So if I put my phone back to YouTube, this is what I'm going to be holding up to the camera when the clock hits 3 o'clock. I can't believe it's taking this long to explain everything. I've got the most patient audience of 13 people. It's so good to have you here in the Happy Hut. And I've got another phone. This isn't connected to the mobile network. This is connected by Wi-Fi, because I wanted to see if this one would go off as well. I've got a feeling years ago I might have turned off the settings. This is my old phone. So I'm going to go into settings and we'll check if it's going to happen on a Galaxy S8. So this is Samsung Galaxy S8, and it doesn't even have emergency on here. So I'm going to hit search and I'm going to type in emergency and see what comes up, and then I'll hold it up to the screen for you. And I'm doing this just in case you want to check your phone at the same time. So I've typed in emergency into search in settings, and I'm hoping that I'm on the right. Yeah, I'm on the right Wi-Fi network. No results found. Uh-oh. So this one might not go off. Bear with me for a moment. I'm just... No, okay, so this really is a wildcard phone. I don't know what's going to happen with this phone. Let's go to Dad Delivers channel.
Discover unforgettable
No, I
travel
don't need that.
experiences at getyourguide.com.
Oh, do you know what? I'm signed in on the wrong account, so let's change that. Just talk amongst yourselves. Check your phones. This is an excellent opportunity. Call them sound. This is an excellent opportunity to check your phone. Go into settings and safety and emergency to see if your phone is set up for the emergency alert test. If you're in the UK, if you're not, get some popcorn, pull up a chair, and you'll see the 10 seconds of excitement that British people have. Honestly, we need it, because things are bad right now. We need a bit of liveliness. Right, so this phone is the one that's connected to the mobile network, and this phone is connected to Wi-Fi. So we'll see if I'll hold them both up like this, and we'll see if any of them go off. I mean, in terms of the alert, the screens will probably go off as well at the crucial moment. So we'll keep those. We'll just keep those to one side here. Let's go through the comments. I haven't read these comments, so who knows what's here. Hey, we've got an international audience. This is fantastic. So we've got Mortar Grease, and D Picker is watching from Singapore Airport. Well, I hope this goes off before your flight does. Oh wow! So I wonder if you live there or if you're traveling there. I went 10 years ago, Absolutely loved it. So I hope you've had a good trip, and I assume that you're leaving Singapore, or maybe you work there. Who knows? I suspect you're traveling. Yeah, right. Yeah, there was an earthquake in Wales. There was. Maybe the UK government hasn't turned on or paid for the earthquake function yet on the alert system. So yeah, you're right. There was an earthquake. And there was an earthquake in Birmingham. I remember this in 2002. So yeah, we do have earthquakes here. Is the clock radio controlled? It is. I got it from a supermarket we have in the UK. It's a very luxurious supermarket called Lidl, and this was their product of the week, and it's radio controlled. And they got into trouble with the previous incarnation of this because the clocks were locked to German time, which isn't the same as UK time. But this one is UK time, and we are 6 minutes away from the message of love from our UK government. Our 2 lines of indifference text message. 10 minutes to go. Right, Finn TGM 09. Oh, it's 6 minutes now. I'm excited too. I think I'm probably more excited about not falling off the air with this live stream. We're up to 17 viewers now. Say hi in the comments because it's great to see everyone. Hey, D, Dr. D. It's Dr. D. I've always pronounced your handle as Dirty1. Dr. D1, of course. Dr. D. If my phone doesn't go, I wonder where your doctorate is from. Could it be the University of Kent by any chance? Like mine. If my phone doesn't go off, should I be worried? Yeah, I should. Well, yeah, I mean, this is it, isn't it? Well, this is like school all over again. It's like, oh, no one told me there was an emergency. Yeah, I feel a bit left out by the government. So this could be really embarrassing, couldn't it? If my phone doesn't go off and everyone else's does. There's a message from Rishi's cabinet if I'm left out, but I'm hoping. I think I've got everything ticked, and I've got the phone charged up. We're on 80%, and I've actually got a calendar message to say go live with this, which is helpful. So that is the screen that we'll see, and I've got to remember to hide my face behind it. So it's in I love the countdown. Thanks, Nadia. It's too exciting, isn't it? Imagine everyone in a shopping centre or public area with the alert systems. I know. Wouldn't it have been great to stream this? I think this is why the government has scheduled it for 3:00 on a Sunday afternoon. But if they were clever, they'd have done it at 4:00 when all the shops in this country close. We have Sunday trading laws. Everything shuts at 4:00. But maybe they've done it at 3:00 so that those businesses can be involved somehow. I don't know. I don't think they've thought this through. Yeah, good point, Dr. D. It is a test. It is a test, and it could be one region. Oh, right. So we reckon it's across the UK. Well, we can get reports from across the UK, and we've got Mortar Culture Network at the top of the comments there. They're going to let us know if their UK sim goes off in Malta. I'm really excited about that. Just looking at the live chat. If you click on your screen, you should be able to catch up with the live chat here. Only 5 minutes. I know this is going to be such a damp squib, isn't it? Time's going so fast. It's a minor sign of the day of judgment. Right, it's a test. Can you imagine the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse sending a little pony over just to just to let people know it's on its way? We're just testing our horse system here. Right, so we've all got our phones. This is good. Check that your phone is on. Oh, do you know, I do want to check that my phone screen isn't going to go off at the crucial moment, but I can't go into settings now because we are 2 minutes away from the UK government's national emergency test text message. They should put some emojis into it, shouldn't they? Yeah, thumbs up. It's just a test. So here we go. Using a UK SIM in Singapore too. Oh, great, D Picker. You'll doubt it work here. Yeah, there might be some geographical thing going on in the phone. We are just over a minute away. I don't think I can vamp for 1 minute and 45 seconds. Well, I seem to have been doing all right, filling 20 minutes. Yeah, it's not today. Right, 2 minutes left. Yeah, this is good. We've got a positive vibes, everyone. Oh, I was going to show you all kinds of news articles and clips from the actual government released a video explaining it as well. That was scary. It was like the old Protect and Survive commercials from the 1970s that they didn't show. So I think it's just the UK government showing off, isn't it? Here we go. Right, so I think that's not it now, is it? Hang on, just make sure. No, okay. I think we have 55 seconds left. I've also got this second phone that's on Wi-Fi, so don't forget. And I think I'll just hold them up like here. And if you notice any tremor in my hands, it is because I haven't. I don't want to say anything. I wasn't expecting it to go off early. The UK government came too soon. Wow, I was not I was not expecting it to go off a minute. Did anyone notice the time? I'll have to go through the replay to see the exact time that went off. This clock is, I think this clock is accurate. Obviously, I'm in a bit of a delay because of the live streaming, but I'm pretty sure that this clock, unless Lidl have given me something less than accurate, but I don't think they have. I trust Lidl, I trust Silvercrest's products, and it's usually on time. So this is the message we received, and I've got it on my screen in reverse, which doesn't really help me read it out. But I was a bit worried that it actually says severe alert at the top. You'd think they'd just say this is a test. What? No, we'll say it's a severe alert, and then it's like a bad news, and then happy news. It's just a test. I don't think UK government communications are quite as good as they could be. But anyway, here we go with the rest of the test. I don't want to critique it. This is a test of emergency alerts, a new UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. Well, that's cheery. In a real emergency, follow the instructions in the alerts to keep yourself and others safe. Yeah, you know, the way that the UK government follow their instructions that they give the populace, the citizens. We'll all follow your instructions, and you do your own thing. Maybe send someone down to Co-op with a case for some booze. Visit gov.uk/alerts for more info. I'm not being satiric. I'm just trying to be accurate. You know, some government communications manager can be laughing about this in their office and laughing at us, and I'm sure there are WhatsApp messages going on between ministers mocking us. This is a test, right? Right. If it were me, I'd probably lead with those words first. Oh, they did. That's unfair. You do not need to take any action. I like they did go for an emoji. They went for a flashing exclamation mark emoji. No thumbs up. No sad face. Put in the comments, what emojis should the UK government actually use for the emergency test alert? I'm sure you'll be much more accurate than me. I'm not sure I want to visit that. I don't want to lose the message yet. I think there's so much here to digest. I was expecting it to look like it did in the newspapers, so it'd be like a little tidy like notification banner at the top. I wasn't expecting it to be a full screen kind of thing. So let's look in the live chat. It looks as if this went off for everyone. What I really want to know, so it didn't go off in Malta. And D Picker, I wonder if D Picker is still on the line. I really want to know if it went off in Singapore airports. They've probably had to catch their plane or whatever they're doing in Singapore airports. And did this go off at the same time for you as it did for me? It probably went off because of the delay in the stream. Your one probably went off before my one did. So I'm sorry about that. I should have kept quiet for the final minute, but I really thought, it's an official government test. You'd think that it would start at the right time. Did it not start at the right time? Can you change the alert tone to something more lighthearted? Yeah, I've got Matt Berry in my head from Toast of London of take cover under the stairs. Yeah, you could change the alert tone. What alert tone would you have instead of that sound? I really want to replay it. I completely forgot to do a screen recording. That's okay. We'll just do this again. It's not live. We'll just pick it up from 5 minutes to 3. Yeah, it did make me jump as well. So I'm just reading the chat. It went off twice for me. Wow, it went off a bit earlier, player. Wow, you're getting some extra information from the government. I think wherever you are is the place to be, because it looks like your alert went off first. Maybe maybe the alerts on the iPhones went off first because there are Apple products, a bit of flash. Maybe their alerts from the national UK government happened before the Android ones, or maybe the Android ones happened and iPhones copy them. There's a bit of satire there, bit of anti Apple sentiment there. Am I the only one who messaged everyone in my contacts after the alert? No, we should all do that. It would be the funniest thing in the world now if you text a relative and say, "Oh my God, are you safe?" Only 4G and 5G. Right, it's only on the 4 and 5Gs. This is 4G. Yeah. Pay as you go. Maybe if you're on pay as you go, you should be getting the message any day now. It didn't do it. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, A-Day. If that's how you pronounce your handle, forgive me, A-Day. Oh, that's really bad. Maybe you've got it switched off in settings. You had 2 bars of 4G. Oh, wow. And obviously this was only meant to be in the UK. Right, so you're in West Yorkshire. Yeah, West Yorkshire. Do you know what? Isn't West Yorkshire where in the 70s and 80s all the early warning systems were based for? I don't want to mention bad words because YouTube will shadow ban this video, but I think Yorkshire was where they'd have the first alerts, and that's why, player, you got to hear the UK government test first. Has anyone swiped off yet? Or is everyone like me clinging onto their warning message? I want it to burn into my screen so that it's always there to, just to keep me sharp. This is like Cato to my Clouseau. It's just there just to, keep us alert, not just distract us from everything else going on. Sure, we've got restaurants where they haven't got enough people to serve, and we've got bare empty shelves in the supermarkets. If you're watching this from outside the UK, it's an interesting place to be right now. So the alert will just distract us for like 10 seconds from that. Oh, Charlie, well done for screen recording. I can't believe I didn't do that. So I'll take a screenshot now because I might need that. I might do this as a video for something else. Should we go screen record? I'll go screen recorder, start recording. Oh, I'm gutted that I didn't do that. Right, Gregory, everyone in your family got it, but you. So Gregory, you're going to have to rely on the UK emergency alert friends and family test and trace system, where they might call you a few minutes later. If you're lucky, you're in the house, they'll call up the stairs. Gregory, it's national alerts. Long pause. It's a test. Do you know what I should have done? I'm in the garden. I should have run out of the happy hut here and just screamed, OMG! No! It was Earth! You fools! It was Earth all along. It's a Planet of the Apes references from the early 70s there. You got screen recording. You're in the UK. I turned the thing off. Government can go to hell. I watched the news. It's fair enough. Yeah, and it's loud enough. So we got AD's watching it in Manchester, and you've got the alerts on. You didn't get it. So someone in Manchester didn't get this, but as Dr. D pointed out, it is a test. But so Manchester, don't worry. But maybe maybe it's a metaphor for how the government feels about certain regions of the UK. Was I meant to keep on the warning message? I cancelled it. Yeah, no, you should cancel it. I'm just being stupid. I don't want to click the OK button yet because it's not OK. I want to see the test. If you screenshot it, it saves the screenshot. Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I'm in delay here. It sounds in stores. So the shops close in 50 minutes. Too late to go out and do some panic buying. That's why they've scheduled it for 3 o'clock to stop everyone panic buying toilet paper and cans of baked beans. Mystic didn't get one. So sorry to hear that. You got no alert. I think it's going to be a backlash now from all the people in the country who haven't got the alerts. They'll be like, what? WCF number 10? What's going on? You think it was because it was charging? Yeah, I wonder if charging affects it. I also wondered, I didn't want to do it because I wanted to show it, but I wonder if you're watching YouTube, if you're watching this stream, on your phone, did you see the alerts? Does it just cut in? Kind of like when the terribleness happened with a head of state passing away. Not the big one, the one before that. Radio 1 Extra had their, I think it was grime music playing at the time, and then it just cut into the national anthem and the announcement, and a lot of people saying it was kind of beat matched to the music. Oh, great. We're getting great reports from all over the country here. We've got Crazy Gibbon in Sheffield. Sheffield, famously, the location for Threads, the dystopian drama. Have you seen Threads, Crazy Gibbon? Quickly put it into YouTube now. Threads was set in Sheffield, where, again, I don't want to say, but there's a big, mushroom cloud and, something went bang. I don't want to spoil the drama for you if you do want to watch it on YouTube. But famously, it was in Sheffield, and there's that shot of the woman in the street who panics when she sees the mushroom cloud and urinates herself. It's the it's the best piece of British drama ever. So go watch Threads after this I'll put a link in the description if I can remember. Right, so Mystics from Hull, and there was no, they didn't get the alert. So we've got reports of the UK government national alerts not going off in Manchester and Hull. I swear, just reading the chat is far more interesting than listening to me. You didn't get the alert in Somerset. What is going on? There are lots of reports coming in here. Obviously, I'm not verifying them, but I believe you. I would believe that the UK government would leave out Manchester, Hull, and Somerset. This is quite a picture here. I wish I had a map. I had no idea. I thought 3 people would be watching this. We peaked at 80. We're down to 65. Oh, we've got a message in from Finland, Sophia.fin. What was the purpose of this? Oh, well, thank you. Yes, sorry, I should have explained. Well, I did explain right at the beginning when I was setting the camera up. So here in the UK, we're a bit behind the rest of the world because I think the rest of the world already has this system where the government can warn you of badness and bad things happening in your vicinity. And we've left it till 2023 to get this national emergency alert system. So they're testing it across the country. I imagine in my head it's Rishi Sunak with a big red plunger, you know, like smashy and nicey. Let's rock. Throw the switch early before 3 o'clock and to test the system. So this is to test if everyone gets the message. But what we're seeing in the chats, if you're a journalist looking up footage that you can nick off YouTube, people looking at their alerts, what we're hearing, so I'm ahead of BBC News, Sky News, and those other weird networks with the weird people on. We haven't got reports of the alerts in Hull, Manchester, or Somerset, or more importantly, Malta. Wow, the chat has gone crazy, so forgive me. I'm just catching up with this. My bro thought he was gonna, yeah. I was watching your live, and it went off on YouTube. Oh, right. So you're saying it right. So we've got confirmation now that if you're watching YouTube, the UK government can still message you that there's badness. But then I'd imagine that the alert would kill the live stream. So I'm gonna go through my statistics to see if things dipped. And if it did, I'll know it's not people switching off, but the alert taking over from the YouTube live stream. I was wondering if you get one abroad. The answer is no. Oh, Ollie, so sorry to hear that. I assume you have a UK SIM. I got the alert. I thought it was a virus. Thanks, Habit Rouge. Yeah. Yeah, like this. I mean, look at it. It's so shonky. I'd think, right, this does look, I've got to say, this doesn't look official at all, does it? This looks like some kind of scammer. I'm not going to comment, but maybe in a sense it is a scammer infecting our phones. No, what's Threads? You've got a Crazy Gibbon. Go onto YouTube, type in Threads or Threads drama or Threads BBC, and you'll see what the 1980s thought a big attack from Russia would be like. The full Monty was set in Sheffield. Yeah, it's definitely not like the full Monty. Right, so I'm so sorry, Charlie, you didn't get the alert in Luton. So now we're having reports of the alert not going off in Luton, Hull, Somerset, Malta, and Manchester. Maybe VPNs affect it. Jackster, that's genius, of course. Yeah, of course. If you're on a VPN, which disguises your location, your internet location. Yeah, so if you didn't get the alerts, do you have a VPN on your phone? I know it's a personal question, but I'm finding it. So I came at this a bit skeptical, like I was going to laugh about it for a bit, but it's actually quite interesting that so many people didn't receive the alerts. Maybe this channel live stream blocked it for you. I hope it didn't. It is natural selection now, isn't it? Yeah. The alert feature is coded into the operating system by Apple. And if you have an iPhone, or by Google if you have Android, right? Yeah. And yeah, it would be good to know if anyone's. I'm going to stop my screen recording now because I really don't need a half-hour recording of a static screen. Nothing in Harlow as well, Dave. I'm so sorry to hear that, Dave. So that's Harlow, Manchester, Hull, Somerset. There's so many people who didn't get it. It does feel like we've got to comply, but what comply with what? We've seen how that hasn't worked in this country for 2 years. So I'm not again. If the UK government wants to ping my phone, they're more than welcome. They're in my eye line everywhere else. I didn't get it. So what will happen? I've no idea. If you didn't get the emergency text, I think you should take it up with your MP. This is what I think you should do. I think you should email Google my MP, email them and tell them you didn't get the alert and that they should personally come round to your house and alert you if there's any badness nearby. Because that's the UK government working for you. It's true. Yeah, it does look like you've been watching badness on your phone and you clicked an ad. Yeah, so much for a 4-minute warning. Yeah, right. So iOS, if you do want to turn it off, it's a bit late now, but it's settings, home, turn off emergency alerts. Thanks, Daniel. Right. So Crazy Gibbon says, I have Apple's VPN thing turned on, but that only works through the Safari browser. The phones are meant to receive a signal through phone masts. I suspect it's not through the internet, but through a dedicated emergency alert channel. Yeah, who knows? But if you didn't get the message, I wonder if some kind of Apple VPN blocked it for a load of people. They're quite keen on blocking stuff for people, aren't they, Apple? He says, like I'm some kind of tech reviewer. Oh, by the way, it's the chair that's creaking, not me, when I lean to one side. I turned mine off, Rachie says, but I forgot to turn my old phone off that my kids use. No alert on that near Birmingham. Oh, thanks, Rachie. Just a simple text message will do nothing else, then I'm fine with it. So I doubt having a VPN affects it. Okay. It is a test, so it could just be bugs. Bugs in Hull, Harlow, Manchester, and Somerset, and Malta. I think I can hear it outside. Charlie, did you hear it? I don't see the point of the alerts because we ain't got shelters like America. It's true. It's kind of pointless, isn't it? There's something bad going on nearby. Bye. That's the UK government right there, keeping you aware of all the badness near you. You're on your own. You are on your own. So we're at the bottom of the chat now. If you have a UK phone in Canada, Japan, Netherlands, or UK, you should get the alerts. Wow. Well, I'd love to know. I suppose we're all like looking around. We're looking around on Twitter just to see if everyone got one. I think I've learned so much from you, 53 people who are watching right now. Thank you so much, because that was fun. I thought this would be dull as a text message from Rishi Sunak, but it's not. I'm not going to click OK. I'm just going to leave this on here for the rest of the day as a reminder of my lovely time with you guys. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, put them in the chat now, because I think as soon as I end this live stream, the chat suddenly disappears until the video is processed. But just to recap on the live chat, I'm so sorry that I can't put it on screen. I'll do that for my next live stream. This is my first live stream on the Dad Delivers vlog, where we tried new things to help your family. And the new thing we tried today was the UK test of the National Emergency Alert text message. We have got reports of the test message not going off in Malta, Singapore airport. I assume. I hope they got their flights. I'm assuming a gender there. I hope you managed to travel from Singapore, and it didn't go off in Harlow, Hull, Manchester, Somerset, It definitely went off here. I wish I could give you an action replay. Whoa. Yeah. Lots of grinder jokes in the chat, which is brilliant. I won't read them out in case it damages the live stream. So that's it. Oh, it's not going off in Middlesbrough. Oh, and you're still that Ford Focus RS. You're still waiting for word from London. I'm not in London, but word from London is that we're only going to send the test message to certain parts of the country. Horsham didn't go off in Horsham. Lot of places. Hull, Harlow, Horsham. We're seeing a little thread here. You know, this is like during COVID, where the government used an Excel spreadsheet for their test and trace and ran out of lines. Maybe they only got as far as F in the towns and cities for sending the text message, and nothing in Birmingham. Oh my goodness! Thank you, R3 LDM. So the test message did not go off in Birmingham for R3 LDM for both them, their dad, and their mum. I'm in the south of England. I'm trying not to dox myself. So yeah, I'm in the south. I'm not in London. I'm far away from London. So if something goes bang there, oh, sorry, little clock. Earthquake. Shouldn't joke, but that didn't go off, so it's safe. Yeah. So sorry it didn't go off in Birmingham there. Yeah, test for the social credit system. Yeah. Well, look, I hope that me talking into the alert uses up all the storage that the UK government has, like that Excel spreadsheet that they ran COVID on. They don't want certain areas to be aware. You're on your own. I didn't want to say. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're seeing that much government action here where we're living. Oh, brilliant. So we've got a report that someone definitely got it in Devon. Your grandma. It is a bit patchy, isn't it? I'm so glad and grateful that this went off, because otherwise this would be a very dull, or even more dull live stream. Oh, right. Welsh version. Right. So I'm assuming that if you're in Wales, that this would be in Welsh. There's so many questions with this alert test. Yeah, mine's in English. So did you get yours in another language? And how do they know? Is it a geographical thing, do you think, Dr. D? Or do you think that it's maybe the settings of the phone would affect the language in which you receive the emergency test alert? I should hold this up because from the looks of it, so many of us watching did not receive this message at all. Oh, I've got an idea. So it went off in Leicester. Thank you, Spooky Paws. I've got an idea. If I go to the live stream on my laptop, I'll be able to replay. I'll replay the alarm. So we're going to see the viewers go up now. I'm going to replay the alarm from this channel from my laptop. This might take a while, so I'll lose the audience there. Oh, here we go. Right, so I'm live here. I've got to wait for the commercial for Bicester Village. Let's turn the sound off. And I should make it full screen, shouldn't I? Oh, I'm so sorry you sat through ads to see this live stream. I'm doing this for the first time, so I don't know how to turn those off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to oh, there I am. Look. Right, so I can tell from the clock. I'll turn the sound up. So we'll go to 3 o'clock. So that's 10 to 3. And it was like 1 minute to 3, wasn't it? So sorry, we're going to have some dead air while I wait. But look at my reaction. This is an action replay. Here we go. On the phone. We are just over a minute away. I don't think I can vamp for 1 minute and 45 seconds, where I seem to have been doing all right, filling 20 minutes. Yeah, it's not today. Right, 2 minutes left. Yeah, this is good. We've got positive vibes, everyone. I was going to show you all kinds of news articles and clips from the actual government released a video explaining it as well. That was scary. It was like the old Protect and Survive commercials from the 1970s that they didn't show. So I think it's just the UK government showing off, isn't it? Here we go. Right, so I think that's not it now, is it? Hang on, just make sure. No, okay. I think we have 55 seconds left. I've also got this second phone that's on Wi-Fi, so don't forget. And I think I'll just hold them up like here. And if you notice any tremor in my hands, it is because I haven't. So that was it. The shock on my face. I think I'll just hands. It is because I haven't. I don't think I've ever pulled a face like that before. That's my national alert face. Yeah, so that did take us by surprise, didn't it? Let's just replay one more time. And you can hear in the background that I got a notification as well. I thought that came from the other phone, but it didn't. And I'll tell you something else that's strange as well. Just as we land the plane here, did both your phones go off? Rachie, thanks for asking. No, it didn't. So this one's on. This one's for Wi-Fi, and I'm just checking if I got a notification because I heard the little notification noise. No, it didn't. It didn't go off. So the Wi-Fi one didn't go off. What is weird? So this has gone into screensaver, and the warning is still there. So if you are in screensaver, it looks like the severe alert kind of goes in front of it. If you wanted to know, yeah, it went off in Wolverhampton. Thanks, Jackster. Grandma got hers in Newcastle. Great to hear. So Dr. D says that it was in Wales. It went off in Leicester. Yeats is Yeats Pete in town. Brilliant channel name. My friend didn't get it, but I did. Do you know what happened? No, we don't know why. Some people did get it and some people didn't get it. I just called my auntie who lives in Bristol. All of this is just to rack up the phone bill, isn't it? So we did get it in Bristol. Oh yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah, I did finally get round like half an hour later to working out how to do a replay. Yeah, the place is more. Oh, it's a good theory, Rachel. The more Rachie, the more places more likely under attack. Did not get the message. 50-something says my phone was connected to our broadband and not 4G. Maybe that's why I didn't get the message. Yeah, because my Wi-Fi phone didn't do it. Charlie Smith is asking, has it gone off yet? I don't know if you mean has the alert gone off, as in the alert happened, or has it? No, and I don't think it'll come off screen until I click OK down here, and that's going to be the big finish for this live stream. I'm going to hit OK, and then I'll end the stream. But let's just get some last comments here. It still hasn't arrived for Charlie. I think it's going to be interesting in the next few hours. I think people are going to ask, I didn't get the test. What does that mean? Yeah, Yeety's feet. It was in the same area that the friend got the didn't get the alerts, but they did. They did raise the phone bill, absolutely. And finally, player, I was connected to Wi-Fi and 4G, and you got it. Yeah, I wonder if it was through the 4G rather than the Wi-Fi. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And thanks for all your lovely comments in the chat. I was worried that it would get heated in there, but it isn't. We're uniting not only as a nation but as a global. I think everyone outside the UK has probably left this stream now. I'm going to hit OK. Thank you so much. And thanks for being awesome and hitting the thumbs up button, which will help other people see this live stream long into the future. And I'll keep the live chat replay up because you guys were awesome. Very funny comments coming through as well. And so there's only one thing to do. Oh, thank you, Mortar. Yeah, Mortar's still here. Of course you're still here. Oh no, we've got accusations that people are stealing alerts. It's toilet paper and baked beans all over again. I'm going to hit OK and I'm going to end the live streams. Thank you so much for being awesome. Thanks for the thumbs up. And I'll see you. We've been doing this for an hour. I'm going to put a proper video up soon. I promise. I've got 6 of them on this laptop ready to be edited and uploaded. You guys are the best. I'm going to hit OK. What a fantastic live stream. Thanks, everyone. Okay. And then, it shows my phone number. End the stream. There we go.